What up, guys? Everything here again with another video for you guys today. So recently I just finished a project I was working on. I seen one of them cool um, motor kits you can buy for your bicycle. I thought that was pretty cool, so I finally got to order me one. I found me a cheap $20 bicycle, 26-inch mountain bike, and bought the kit off of eBay for $91, which was a pretty good deal. Um, Now, guys, I'm gonna let you know, if you're gonna buy this kit for your bicycle, whatever bicycle you got, you better make sure you have the time to install this on your bicycle, or plan ahead, do something, because it took me all day to put this kit on my bicycle. Um, I got this bicycle in the mail Friday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't get finished until 7 o'clock at night. I mean, it was miserable trying to get the kit, trying to get the motor to mount on the bicycle. The fucking chain and sprocket is hell. It is, I'm telling you what, that is a bitch. Um, Lining up all the 9 bolts and them 2 rubber pieces, the metal plates, all that is a nightmare. And the problem I have with my chain, I guess I didn't have it tightened enough when I first installed it, and every time I try to go and start it, the fucking chain will get caught in where it goes into through the motor at. It would get caught and lock up the tire, and it would lock up the chain and the motor. So I had to keep taking the fucking plate off where the sprocket goes onto the motor, and I had to keep fooling with that. So finally I said, well, I'll remove another link from the chain, see if that helps. And I mean, the chain is so tight, you can't even move it. But it don't come off now, so... um, also, I had a little bit of problem with the motor mounting onto the bicycle. I don't know, it kind of didn't want to work right. Where my front tube it goes down is a little bit bigger than the studs that was onto the motor already, so I had to use that different mount it come with, which thank God it come with that mount, or I'd been fucked. Uh, but I finally got that on there. Um, and the fucking throttle for these fucking kids is a joke. Uh, the one I got did not work at all. It did not work with my bicycle at all. Now I don't know if it, if if it was because of the bicycle or what it was, or because of the handlebar or what. I did everything like I was supposed to do. I drilled a hole through my handlebar, lined up the stud, and the fucking bolts that came with it to put the grip, the handle, the throttle onto the handlebar was too short. They wouldn't go all the way through. So then it broke. The handle where the cable goes into the handle, it broke because it's cheap ass plastic. Uh, so I had to do my own thing. I got rid of my back brakes, and I used my back brake lever for the throttle, which works perfect. Guys, if you have an extra lever laying around for a bike, like a brake lever or maybe a clutch lever or something like that, that will work with this cable, with this throttle cable, I advise you to use that, because maybe you can get it to work. I couldn't, so I just went with the fucking brake lever and used that as my throttle. I mean, I just got front brakes. I don't have back brakes, but it works for me. I even used the engine to slow me down a little bit too, so I guess that helps out. Other than that, it runs real good. I even have a video posted on YouTube of it running, so make sure you go check that out. Just a little short video of it running. It purrs like a kitten. Now, guys, this motor is awesome. I mean, it goes 30, maybe 35 mile an hour on the level easy. I mean, I absolutely fly in with this motor. I ride it all the time. up and down my road, and I love it. What else? Now, another problem I had is I don't know, maybe somebody can comment down below and help me with this. I have a little bit of gas and oil mixture coming out of my spark plug, where the spark plug goes in at. It comes out. Now, I read online that says that the spark plug that comes with the kit, sometimes the seal don't seal right. Well, I found a brand new spark plug I had laying out in my garage. It's a Champion spark plug. It's the same size, same threads, everything. Same gap, and it still leaks a little bit. So, and it's not coming out of my motor head. It's not coming out of the boats or nothing like that. It's coming out of the spark plug hole. So I don't know what to do about that. Maybe you guys can help me along with that and give me, give me your opinions of what to do. Because I don't want to lose gas. I mean, that's money just dripping out of my motor into the ground. Um, Now another thing is I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or I have the carburetor adjusted wrong or something, but this thing uses a lot of gas. I heard online it's supposed to give you 100, 150 miles to a gallon. Uh, I don't think that's true. I've used so much gas in this thing. I filled it almost a half full tank. The tank that it comes with is, I think, a half a gallon, and I filled it halfway full. I rode it maybe 2 hours, and it's almost empty. So, and that's just running back and forth down this road, not going, 20, 30 miles. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I have it where it leaking too. It's pouring gas right on the fucking ground, but it does good for what it is. Now, like I said, I got this kit for $91. These people are paying 140, 180 for these kits. Guys, you don't need to go and spend $180 on these kits. They're all made the same. Maybe they might be a little bit different. Maybe they might have a different finish or something like that on the motor or something like that, but they're all the same thing. They're made all the same. Unless you go buy a Skyhawk or, something like that, American made or US dealer, whatever, they're all the same. I bought this one for $91. That was the cheapest I found on Amazon and eBay. And I found it $91 on eBay, and I bought it. And it runs perfect. So, other than that, guys, the throttle, like I said, the throttle was just pure garbage. I got rid of that and made my own throttle, like I said, and the fucking chain and sprocket was a bitch. I mean, it was a total nightmare. I don't know if anybody else has had that kind of problem like I did or not, but it took me at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to get the sprocket and chain to work right. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I can pop the clutch. It starts every time. Runs, purrs like a kitten. Like I said, you can see the video on my YouTube channel of it running. I think it's like a 15-second video or something. It runs real good. If you have any questions, guys, about this motor kit or anything like that, how to install or anything like that, just let me know. I'll try to comment back and try to help you guys out. Catch you guys later.